Team DezignWorks here. We strive to improve our product every year. We want to show you now how you can actually work all the way around the part. This part here has pockets on this side, lettering, everything you can think of. So let's go into the mesh features and take a look at the feature wizard. So you've seen before, we've done this on one side, but now I can see all the way around the part. So we're going to tell it to look at the front plane, and we're going to run the feature wizard. Standard right out of the box. So over here, you can pick extrudes, cylinders, cones. What this does alleviates the issue of trying to paint areas and pick the right thing on the part. We can find features. Over here, you can adjust it for the height of the draft, regions, and whatever you want to do. So let's go ahead and say start search. It's looking from the bottom up, and this is going to go through and find features on the mesh. So over here, you're going to see this start populating as it finds these features. So there, we found 29 features. Now it's going to go through and build these. And you can select them manually or full auto. In this video, we're going to talk about full auto. A lot of guys like control, but on parts similar to this, you can run full auto. What I mean that is let the software decide what it wants to pick. There's an AI in here that will actually reorder it. So you'll see, if we take a look at this, these really aren't in any certain order. It's just finding them. But we can go ahead and say, hey, pick this extrude. Just like Windows, you're going to hold down the Shift key and find all the features. So there it said, hey, there's all my features I want to run. Again, these aren't regions, they are features. You can see it's telling you the degrees for draft, everything. So in this format, it says I want to run it just like it is. In one of the other videos, we showed semi-auto where you can actually change things. So here, we're going to say create 29 features. And it's creating all the features. Now what it's going to do is reorder this when we send it to SolidWorks. We're going to write this out to SolidWorks now, and it's going to reorder these in the way it would build it. We're going to have our base extrudes and then all the other parts on top of it. So here you'll see the tree starting to actually build. It's very unique. We use our own mathematical engine. That's how we can do these wonderful things. It's going to fully populate this. They're fully editable. Not just on one side, but all the way around the part. We're just about done here. And these are all lines and arcs. They are not splines or polylines that you can't edit and change. And we'll show you here. We'll edit one of the features. So there's built all the features. Let's show hide the mesh. Here's the features on the back. You can go to any one of these features and actually change it. So let's take a look at this cut solid. Here's a sketch, fully editable lines and arcs. If you wanted to put a dimension on there, you could. So if we said edit sketch, go in here, smart dimensions, whatever you want to do with it. So you want to change one of these fillets or the height, anything you want to do. That's the key. You can exit the sketch. If you want to change the solid, it's a cut solid, you can edit that as well. You can make it anything you want. See, this one has a little draft on it even. So how do we know if it's correct? Let's take a look at the feature to mesh validation tool. We'll tell it to look at everything on the part. And we'll say visualize errors. So here's our heat map. This does have a surface on it, so we'll come back and add that. But if you look at this part, it's building the features exact. This is actually text. We wanted to test that to make sure it worked on text, and it does. Notice the big enhancement is you can have features on any side you want. And it picked these differently, even though they have the same depth. When you go ahead and use the inspection tool, you can write this out, up to 8 views. You can also edit these and drag them. Let's go ahead and create the report. This adds a whole new dynamic to working with mesh data. There's our list of means, min, max. Here's our image sheets. We could come back if we wanted to, put that surface on there, because again, these are just all native features that you can do whatever you want to do with it. Stay tuned for more amazing features from DezignWorks. Have a great day.